Okay, so first we're gonna locate the tubing that's on the driver's side of the vehicle. So first we want to go down here and down over here. I can adjust myself. You'll see the tubing, you'll see the piece that shoots the water right here. And the tubing itself, you see, likes to hide because it shrunk over time. You can see it. Sorry if I can't show it on the video. Can you see it? I'm holding it right now in my hand. So here's the tubing. And yeah, that over time has shrunk. Okay, perfect. That over time has shrunk through this thing down here. So there, you can see it. So the goal is to get this piece back connected to this. This is the reason why you're getting what do you call it, wet carpets, because this thing, they're not connected. This is where the rainwater from the sunroof will go escape from, through here. And yeah, so the goal is now to connect those two back together in one way or another. So yeah, that is how you locate the tubing for the driver's side of the vehicle, and I will later show you to locate the one for the passenger side of the vehicle. Okay guys, so for this part I went to the junkyard just to give you a better clear idea of what the issue is for why you're getting wet carpets. Look at this. This is located on your driver's side and passenger side of your vehicle. This is the tube that feeds out the rainwater from your sunroof. And this is the tube that goes all the way to your sunroof. So over time, due to weather or so, this tube will shrink, and it will continue to shrink to the point where it just simply disconnects from this piece. And it'll hang like this if you look down there. So that is the main issue why you're getting wet carpets, because the water now is just going down. It's not being fed out through here anymore. So the way to fix this is either finding a method to extend the tubing from here to here, or replacing the whole hose for this thing itself. But yeah, that is the main reason, because the tube here decided to disconnect over time, and now you're getting rainwater dripping down to your carpets. So that is the issue. Now, I like my Honda Accord, but I personally don't feel like this kind of issue would be honestly fully necessary to replace the whole damn hose for both sides, considering the issue is just a simple disconnection. So I'm just gonna take the chance and just play with another fair, different method, you know? So let me show you what I've done. So what I've done was I've gone to my local Home Depot and I've gotten me one of these. I don't know how to properly address this thing, but it's a tubing that's 5 by 8-inch OD and 1.5-inch ID. This is the tubing I got. And I've already cut off a piece with my pliers. And as you can see, as I'm about to demonstrate, the original tube fits in there pretty firmly, like so. And the other side, with just a little force, will actually fit. And so here's my piece. And now we'll demonstrate if this works properly with this glass, a water bottle, and what do you call these things? Yeah, a funnel. So let me show you. Actually, a quick change of plans. The original hose was a little too small for the funnel to fit in there, so I just went ahead and got an extra little bit more of the tubing I bought and put it on the other side. You're not gonna need this. I'm just doing this so I can show you the water running through it. you're originally just gonna need a tubing for that's long enough to fit from your original tubing to the end of this piece that shoots the water out. So yeah, let us begin. We'll now go ahead, put the funnel here. All right, and now I'll put it from here. Let me get the bottle since I'm holding this. Okay, so here's the whole thing, how it looks like. So I'm now gonna put it up here and demonstrate it to you guys how it's gonna go, how the water's gonna go. I need both hands. Hey, that worked better than I expected. I don't see any water coming out from the sides. Okay, so as you saw, this works. Nice. Actually, it fits so well that I also had bought one of these finger size clamps that I was gonna put around here, but it doesn't seem like it really needs it. You can still put it there if you want to play it safe, extra safe, but yeah, no water going from the sides on this thing. Okay, so now you see how that works, and this is the piece. Should be long enough to put on your vehicle's parts themselves, and test it out after you finish doing so. So yeah. Upon closer look underneath my vehicle, from how far the original tubing and the black piece were from each other, I think I'm gonna have to cut this tubing itself by about around this much, because they're not that far from each other. But you know, as I'm thinking about it, I don't think you really need anything else than just the tubing, because one, this tube fits to this thing very tightly as it is, and it's already going around it, and this thing is facing down like this, not facing sideways. And then the other end is already being grabbed around this tube by the black piece where the water comes out. So considering this is how it's gonna go, not like this, but like this. Yeah, the tubing is really all you're gonna need for this. So yeah, I'm gonna head and test it out soon enough. Okay guys, so I'm about to go ahead and test this out. If you don't know already, the holes where the water goes to from the sunroof are in here and on the other end. You can see it's right in there. Okay, so I got a water bottle with me. Let's go ahead and test this out. As you can see, it comes out where it originally came out. Let's do it again. Oh fuck, man, I'm happy. Water goes in. And water comes out. Water. 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 So to locate the tubing for your passenger side of the vehicle, it's going to be a little more complicated. First, you gotta take out this panel over here, and you will find a screw here and a screw over here, and then there's gonna be another screw located here, where if you have one of these plastic pliers, I forgot what these things are called, but yeah, you have one of these, you can just go here, you can break that, and it'll be right over there in that hole. Mine doesn't have it, I just left it out, but if yours still has it, yeah, it'll be located there. Once you remove that, you're able to bring this down with your hand. Oh wait, I still gotta take out the screws. Yeah, but yeah, that's the screw here, here, and here. That'll give you access to be able to bring this down. And keep in mind that over here, there's like a little clip. So if you're not able to take this out completely because of this area, you might have to go behind and manually press it down. Otherwise, you risk breaking that part off. And afterwards, once you do that, you're gonna have to remove all these connectors because that tubing is located back there. So that's gonna be kind of a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. So get that out of the way first, and we can continue on this tubing fixing. For a clear demonstration, this is that panel that I just took down from the bottom. So this is how it looks like from down there. And if I flip it, you'll see where the clips are. Here, here, here. And that's the one near the radio. Here, here. I believe that's it. There was one here originally, and that is the one I warned you about. This is how we learn. That one is clipped here. So if this part doesn't come out, you're gonna have to manually do it yourself. So yeah. So next I'll have to disconnect these wires. I'll be back. Also, yeah, I would play it safe and disconnect the battery in case you may get any lights that come up from doing this part. And remember where each cable is located. I don't believe they're all connected. No, some of them do look like they have same connectors. So just, yeah, remember which each cable is located before you remove it. Okay. So here I have all my connectors removed. The toughest one was this guy over here. But they were all the same, you know. You don't want to remove it directly from the wire itself and risk pulling the wire out from the head. You just want to carefully from the sides just slowly pull it up and whatnot after you know press here, and it'll eventually come off. So yeah, here are my cables all removed, that panel underneath removed. Another thing to mention was that there's a cable here that had a clip panel on the wall. So you just get your clip panel tool removal, put it underneath, and it'll come off. And so now inside you can see there is the damn hose itself right there, and over there you can see the other hose, the black piece where the water will come out. So yeah, here's the perpetrator from the other side that's making your carpets wet. So now we're just gonna use the tubing I bought and extend that from this tubing, connecting to that one black piece over there. So yeah, let's get to work. Okay guys, so there's a reason you don't see many videos explaining how to get into the area inside there where the little rubber nozzle is that shoots the water out. It's because this one's a real pain in the ass to get to. There's barely any room for the hand to go in there. And another thing I noticed is that you don't really need that much extra rubber tubing to connect the two. So I'm gonna try a different strategy than I did with the driver's side. I went ahead and took out the I took the original tubing from the one I found in the junkyard and just connected it to this amount of piece of tubing that I cut off. Because for this one you need to really grip it in there for the black rubber piece that shoots the water out to go around it. But since I don't have really that much room for this one in there, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna put this original tubing from the junkyard piece inside this tubing, and then I'm gonna connect this part first to the black rubber piece inside, and then the original tubing that's hanging on up there, I'll connect it on this other end. So I'm gonna try that and let you know. Okay, to explain the passenger side on how I was able to connect it, I took the old tubing that I got from the junkyard. As you can see in this image, it's marked as A. I first connected that to my new tubing piece that I cut off. Here it's labeled B. And then I connected both those two parts that are now connected together to the tubing that's coming out from the vehicle itself, marked here as C. So once I got all these three connected, I was able to, with my one hand, carefully insert it to the black piece where the water shoots out. So that was my method of being able to get the tubing connected inside of that area. And I think it's the best method on being able to do so due to how much space it is. Okay, so the method I just mentioned worked out a lot better than the same method I tried to do with the driver's side of the vehicle. As you can see inside, I got the tubing to fit in there and fit it in there good. Okay, water. 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 Okay. I am now at the passenger side of the vehicle. Let's try this now. Water goes in. Ah, it's coming out. Water comes out. And that, guys, is how you fix this obnoxious obnoxious issue that's been giving you wet carpets on your Honda Accord EX 4-cylinder from 1998 to 2002. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope this video helped you resolve this issue. All right, take care.